Good afternoon and welcome to this week's video update for the City of Lennox. I'm Nate Vanderplat, your City Administrator here in town. Just a couple of brief updates. First, the City Council meeting next week, July 11 at 7 o'clock here at City Hall. Not a whole lot on this agenda. It's not really a packed agenda, but there are a couple of important things on it. First item being a pay application for our contractors on Boynton Avenue project. The second one, same contractors on our South Main and South Ash project. So those pay applications will be on the agenda for the City Council to approve. I'll have a little bit of a brief update on each of those projects coming up here in a little bit. The only other major item on the agenda for Monday night is a continuation of the city's street maintenance fees. So if you own a property here in town that has street frontage, you pay $1 per linear foot to help pay for street maintenance, and that means our slurry seal project every year, which will be coming up in August this year, future mill and overlay projects, those kinds of things. It's a very important fee for us to generate and collect on, because that's what really pays for that street maintenance. Without that, it wouldn't be possible to do the size of projects that we're doing this year, for example. Most years, slurry seal's been about $70,000 a year is what we spent on it. This year it's closer to $130,000. So that street maintenance fee is letting us take care of the streets in a more timely manner on a 7-year rotation instead of a more infrequent rotation as we had before. With regard to the Boynton Avenue project, roadway grading on phase 1, which is Highway 17 to Poplar, that's underway. It's going well. They're actually working on some of that cement stabilization that goes in there as well. We are still waiting on a box culvert to arrive to go under Boynton Avenue where the drainage is. Phase 2 utilities, so phase 2 is from Poplar to just past Juniper on the west side. That's going up pretty well. Hoping to wrap up utilities on that here at the end of the month and then start moving into some of the roadway grading on that as well. On South Main Street, if you've seen that anytime recently, it looks like it's mostly becoming a roadway. And they'll have rebar out this week. That started yesterday. They're hoping to start paving next week. That's going to be a concrete road as well, just like Boynton Avenue. Just a couple other events that are coming up here. City's hosting its first Facebook Live Q&A next week, Wednesday, the 13th at 8 o'clock p.m. So if you're on Facebook and can't make it to a regular meeting that we have at City Council meeting, or otherwise just have questions that you haven't been able to get an answer to yet, pop in on that Facebook Live Q&A. I'll be on for as long as we need to get answers to your questions, and see if we can't clear some things up for folks that otherwise don't have an opportunity to attend some of our more formal meetings. The next week after that, on July 20, at 7 o'clock, we're going to have an informational meeting on this ambulance district that the city's proposing. This is for anybody to attend. It's open to the public. If you're not sure if the ambulance district would impact you or not, just call down here to City Hall at 647-2286, and we can tell you whether your property lies within that area or not. Again, that's July 20 at 7 o'clock at the Lennox Senior Center, and that's ambulance district informational meeting. That's it for now. I hope you all had a great 4th of July here in Lennox. We had a lot of great people in town. A great crowd came out to the street dance and to the 4th of July parade. Looking forward to our next big events here in town coming up. Seems like the next big one is probably going to be school starting. Hopefully we'll have South Main Street paved and ready to go for that. Have a great week.